Hi, Lewis. I've created the website that you asked for. We're going to start on the home page. I have created tabs for people to navigate through your website. Here is your logo. Here's a section for your latest episode of your podcast. Of course, everything is customizable and changeable. These links right here and words can be changed as well. Let's see here. You can make them bigger if you choose to, and then you can change the words as well for it to fit your podcast needs. You just highlight right here, and then you can link it to the actual podcast itself. I know you said you have Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Tunes, if I remember correctly. And all you're going to do is just pick the website that you want, and you're going to click it right in there. It's easy as copy and paste, and then it'll become a live link. Then we have the latest news section. These are just templates to hold in place. You can go right in here into the edit section and then just change the title. Don't worry about that. That'll change once the ownership goes over to you, and it'll say all up in your geek. But you can change the title, you can change the pictures, and of course you'll put in the news that you would like as well. Sorry, my internet's a little slow, that's why I didn't pop up right away. Towards the bottom, I put the tabs again along with your social media links. Those are easy as well. Just click on it. You'll click over here on the right and add in the link of your choice for Facebook, Twitter, your RSS feed, and the podcast channel that you would like. Next up, we have your blog section. Again, this is just a template. These words up here will change once you start editing the blog itself, and it's just like the news section. You come into the edit menu and you put in the title of your blog, the picture that you want, and of course the article itself that you're going to do. Of course, please feel free to contact me and we can do a Zoom conference and I can walk you through all of this all over again if need be. Next up, we have your podcast section. This is where listeners will be able to listen to past shows as well as current shows, and you can just go into the settings and add in your RSS feed if you choose. It just depends on how you run your podcast. You can also have the feature for them to download on or turned off. You can change the layout. It's very easy. It'll all just transfer over. And of course, here is where you would link your Spotify, your Apple Podcast, Anchor, I believe, and you just click the link and it'll pop up, and that's how people will be able to click. Again, please feel free to contact me, and I'll be more than happy to do a Zoom call and we can go through it together. I added a host section, meaning people can get to know all three of you a little better. I left this template right here so that way you can give a brief description of how you guys met and why you wanted to do the podcast together. It doesn't have to be lengthy, as you can see, just a couple of sentences so the audience gets to know you. Underneath each of your pictures, let me center this real quick. Underneath each of your pictures, you'll find the names that you guys use on the show, and then a paragraph placeholder so people can get to know you guys a little better. Finally, we're going to go to the contact section. I broke this section down in two places. First, it's general contact for viewers or listeners to have questions, comments, if they just want to write in. And then I did a section for advertisers, sponsors. You can put in a link to your actual email address if you wanted it to come back to let you click on the link right here. Not web address, sorry, not web address. It'll be the email address, and then you put your email address right there. You'll click done instead of this X that I'm about to hit, and your email address will pop up there as well. I figured I'd give you guys an option to have that. I know you said you're a busy gentleman and you don't really have time to do a lot to the website, so everything is very click and paste. I did put the social media tabs on the side as well so it could scroll throughout, but if you feel like it's redundant, all you have to do is click on whichever set you don't like and hit delete, and it's just that easy. You also wanted to know where to find the Facebook insights. You go to your page right here on the left hand side. You'll go to overview, and this will give you an overview of your last 7 days automatically. It pops up, and then you can see everything from page view to reach to page likes. If you keep scrolling down, followers, views in general, and then keep scrolling down, and you will see your posts and what that entails of which posts have done better. Comments, likes, and shares are in this pinkish kind of color. Now yours might be a little different of a color because I chose dark mode for my setting, so yours might be a different color, but it's the same practice. If you come over to the left and click followers, you'll see people who have followed and unfollowed. Again, same thing with the likes. You'll see what posts have been liked, how often they've been liked, at what time they've been liked. So this will definitely help. Back over on overview, I wanted to show you it'll give you a different look for paid advertisement. It's a different color so you can see what's organic and what's paid if you've done paid advertising. I did last month, so that's why I clicked the 28 days so you can see what it would look like. And it's just the two different graph sizes right there, paid versus not paid, and it breaks it down into the numbers as well. Now you wanted to know about Instagram. If you click over here on these three buttons right up here on the right and then go to Insights, it'll pull it up for you. Please keep in mind that you do have to have a Instagram business page, and that's the only way you'll be able to get these informations. You'll go to your audience and click, and you'll be able to see a breakdown of where they are, the age range, gender, and what days of the week and times is best. You just click through, cycle it through, and you'll see what times and days is best on your posts. Something else I wanted to show you, if you just go back to the previous page, you can change to 30 days and it'll show you 30 days breakdown of everything. So follows, unfollows, shares, total overview. Now go back one and we will go to accounts reached, and that's just a breakdown of the impressions, profile visits, website taps, email. You can also see what posts have done the best throughout that time as well. If you go back one, we're going to go to content interaction, and that's basically likes and comments, your story interactions if you do stories, your IGTV if you do that as well. You can click on top stories and you will see your top stories for the last 14 days. You can change it to however many days you want just by clicking the drop down feature, and you'll see the engagement there. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You know my email address. It is thehighheeledgamer@gmail.com. Thank you.